Good evening from all of us here at Rocket Soccer Confederation, and welcome to Minor League Playoffs. Tonight we'll be bringing you the semifinal match, and then we'll be following one of these teams to the finals. The Jacks, who tied for the best record in the minors, will be facing the number 3 seed Dragons, fresh off an upset of the number 2 seed. This is Hercules bringing you play-by-play. Joining me is Sunset Brew, and running the stream alongside us, as always, is Art of War. Thanks for joining us. Tonight, we will have the pleasure of watching arguably the strongest offensive teams in the league. The Jacks finished first in goals and assists. The Dragons finished third in goals and second in assists, so both these teams are incredibly efficient on the offensive side. The Jacks got it done all season long, and now they find themselves one series away from winning it all. This team is the definition of an offensive powerhouse, leading the league in goals and assists. They did that on the backs of Gills and Adadabad. Gills led the league in goals with a crazy 83 goals. That is 15 more than second place. To top it off, he was third in assists. Now, you don't score that many goals without some great passing, and Gills got that from Ahmedabad all season long. He led the league in assists. The Dragons will have their hands full with these two. However, the Dragons are just as dangerously offensively. They finished third in goals and second assists. Gamatatsu was fifth in goals, and Stover was fifth in assists. These are great numbers, but what's more important is that if you look at the stat sheet, you will find all the Dragons players near the top 10 in most major stats. This is a great team that gets the job done in a number of ways. So it's great having you here today, Sunset, for the first time. And
oh my God, I am hyped. I'm hyped for this match. I'm hyped to be here. Thank you so much. The Jacks and the Dragons, number 1 seed, number 3 seed. The Jacks are coming in. Oh, they're really, really hot. Gills leads the league in goals, as you said, and him and Ahmedabad are first and second in shots. What's interesting kind of about the Dragons team is that, none of them really were high up there in the stats, but wow, they found a way to get it done. And it's going to be kind of an interesting game here today, because we're going to have the unstoppable force known as the Jacks colliding headfirst with the immovable object, which is the Dragons.
Yeah, for sure. I also found it pretty interesting that, none of their players were really high up, no top 3 players, but like you said, they got it done during the regular season. 33 and 23 was their record, so well above 500, and they were right below the Jacks, I do believe, in the Lunar Conference Blaze division, so they're right below the Jacks, and yeah, they got it done all season long, and here they are in the playoffs. They made it to the semifinals, so still better than some of the other teams out there with better records. I mean, they upset the number 2 seed, so hopefully they can fight the Jacks today.
Absolutely. Some stats to watch here is, if we're looking at an opposing shot percentage here, the Jacks have let in 39% of their opponent's shots. So we're really going to need the Dragons. If they want to take this, they're going to need to really step up, be aggressive, and just pound that goalpost.
Yeah, and on the flip side, both these teams, like we were saying, very high up there in offense. So, I think defense is really what this matchup's going to come down to. Who can keep the other opponent from scoring and running away with this game?
Yep, absolutely. It's going to come down to rotations. It's going to come down to big passing plays to try and draw out the defense, and also some fancy midfield footwork to get around those guys.
Now we are just waiting for these teams to jump in here so we can get these semifinals underway. And yes, chat, I apologize for saying Ahmedabad wrong. It's a tough name. Ahmedabad.
We're going to make it through it.
These teams must be pumping each other up here.
Oh, yeah. All right. So we got some people in the server. Looks like this game is about to get underway. And for the play-by-play, Hercules.
Thank you. Game 1 here. Get us underway. Best of 5 series and kickoff will go to no one. Kind of just sits in the middle here. Dragons are in orange. They have Rumble Gamatatsu and Stover playing for them. On the other side, we have the Jacks in blue. Amadabad. We'll just abbreviate that to Bad for myself. Gills and Valamore. As Bad takes that up. Rumble, good stop there, keeping the pressure, but Valamore. Oh, what a pass there to Bad, and he almost puts the goal in, but Stover with some good defense and a great save. Quick.
Like I said, gonna want to see some more of those passing plays to really get this going.
And that was a really sweet one right there. Almost got him on the board. It wasn't for some good positioning by Stover. Another shot there from Bad, but easy save from Gamma. He was in good position, and he redirects that off the top left. Stover coming in and cleaning it up, finishes off the play, and the Dragons will get the first goal of the game here.
All right, Gamatatsu puts it up. A couple whiffs from the defense is all Stover needs to bury that back in the net.
And that is exactly what he did. Gets his team the early lead after the first minute. This kickoff will go in favor of the Jacks, but Stover first one there, trying to give his team another goal here. Valamore playing that out of the corner and gets the dunk on Gamma. That ball is up high. Rumble's just going to kick it down to his teammate Gam, who gets the touch on it, but it's going to pop it right to Madabad. Good defense there from Stover. Valamore keeping the pressure for his team. Rumble playing this out of this corner. They need a good clear here, but they cannot get it. Gills wins that 50. That's head towards net. Jax follows it up off the backboard. Can the third guy finish it? No one there yet. Gills just playing it back, and he's going to reapply pressure here. Whiff there from Valamore. Follow up from... I'm just going to call him Jax. That's what's on the thing. It's too much of a mouthful there. Gamma takes that upfield. Valamore keeping the pressure. Lots and lots of pressure here from the Jaxes. They look to tie this game up.
Now
Almost got it right there.
A couple plays there, the teams are looking a little shaky.
Yeah, first game nerves as well as stream nerves, so that's not surprising. Oh, what a touch there from Gills, though. Off of the crossbar, Rumble just touches that, saves it. No third guy once again for the Jacks. That was a missed opportunity. Almost a sweet redirect shot from Gills, though. As we mentioned, he leads the league in goals, so very impressive, and we could see why right there. As he's keeping the pressure, Rumble, nice drift, turns around, slows it down. Jax reads it perfectly, though. See if he can get a pass off. He will not. As Stover's dribbling it, Valamore slows that down. Lots of pressure from Jax. It seems like the tables have turned. They just have not been able to put a goal in the back of the net so far. Good drag there from Stover. That's headed towards net. Valamore, no flip at all. I think he could have got there, just gave up on it.
Stover is going to take this up from the back wall all the way. He gets a little bit of help there, maybe from Bad, to ease that ball on in there, but that's all he needed.
Looked like Valamore could have got that with a flip. Maybe he thought it wasn't going to go off the post and in. That will give the Dragons here 2-0 lead. After all that pressure from the Jacks, Dragons just come in and end up getting the goal anyways.
Yeah, it kind of looked like that the Jacks are playing that third man a little bit further back, and they're going to probably want to start bringing him up there for a little bit higher risk plays to get that goal.
Yeah, I would agree. A few opportunities they've missed because the third guy has not been there to finish off the shot. Valamore not with the best touch there. Gills is going to help his teammate out and get the clear. Stover, good read, keeping the pressure here. Dragons looking to take a commanding 3-0 lead. Stover with some dribbling here, but cannot get it around Valamore. A little too slow. This Dragons team's doing a great job so far of reading the opponents and keeping pressure, keeping the ball from going past their half as Stover misses an open net there. And lucky break for the Jacks. In danger of going down by 3. Passing play developing here. Jacks kicks that left. Cannot find Gills as Valamore bumps into Gills. Bad defense or offensive play, I guess I should say. But it's not going to hurt him as Rumble misses the angle. Ooh, what a dunk there from Gam, but it's just going to be just left of the goal.
Yeah, he had a good look there.
Yeah, both these teams a little slow to follow up on their rebounding as well. Bad goes for the shot, and Gam with a nice save. Lots of pressure here for the Jacks, but have yet to find the back of the net. No points for that one. Gills goes for the shot off the crossbar and down. Did not get a lucky bounce for that to fall in. A couple of his shots are just hitting the crossbar and missing. He'll look to make a slight adjustment headed into game 2.
Like we said, we're going to need to see that third man up a little more, ready to finish those.
Yeah, those missed shots can definitely turn into some really good passes, but no one's there for the rebound. 30 seconds here. It's looking like the Dragons might win this, but plenty of time to score 2 goals for the Jacks if they can get it going. But it will have to be quick. Ballamore with a good play off the wall, but he kicks that straight to Rumble, who's keeping the pressure. Clock is ticking down. Jacks need a quick shot here just to stay in this and hope for a kickoff goal at this point. It doesn't look like the Dragons are going to allow that.
Yeah, I think this one is in the books, so they say.
Yeah, Gill's not getting very friendly bounces off that crossbar, but also Jacks have to follow up those rebound shots better headed into game 2.
Yeah, no doubt. They're going to be looking to follow up with those shots for those and those assists. I mean, we know they can do it. They're first and second in shots and assists, and they just weren't getting that third man out there. So they're definitely going to have to make some adjustments going into game 2.
On the other side, good job by the Dragons to come out strong and take the first game against a team that's very offensive. Hopefully that will throw this offensive team off their rhythm and the Dragons can continue to build on this.
Yep. And actually Stover is in the top 3 in points per game, and so he's moving that forward, and he's going to be looking for his teammates to start stepping up a little bit as well. And because in the past, all the Dragons have contributed to their wins, and they're all going to need to do that if they're going to win this match.
Yeah, great game for the Dragons. Also, look at that save total for them. 7 saves. That tells me, I also noticed during that match, they did get 7 saves, but a lot of the Jack shots were right at them, the ones that did head towards net and not towards that crossbar. So
yeah. So maybe a little bit of psionics help stat padding, but all right, it looks like we're back. Everybody's in. It's game 2, everybody.
Game 2 kickoff will go in favor of the Jacks just slightly, but Stover's going to be the first one to get to that. Headed back, looks like Bad's going to rotate back with a dunk there from Rumble, just left of the goal, and no follow-up, but I don't think they could have been ready for that dunk. Ballamore's trying to get this out. He pops it over to Gills. Can he get this last touch? He cannot. A little too far behind that ball. Gamma's trying to pass it over to Rumble. Good read there from Ballamore to intercept that and disrupt that passing play. Stover with a nice clear, and it gets a second touch off the wall. Pass over to Gamma, and Gills with some great defense, keeping them from going down by 1 once again in that first minute here. Jacks look a little flustered. Need to get this ball out of their half. Gamma plops that off the backboard. What a touch there from Valor to keep that from a friendly bounce for a shot for one of the Dragons here.
Yep, that was a great demo also. Really, it took the pressure off.
Those demos are underrated, I'm telling you. Ballamore with the whiff, but it threw Gamma off. I think he got a slight touch, but not enough. Ballamore pops that over to Bad, but not much developing right there in that play. Almost trying to pop this off the wall. Gills with a nice touch, keeps it out of the center of the net. Stover whiffs up on that wall. Gills is just going to do it himself, clear it out, pops it right to Gamma. This Dragons team is not letting the ball stay in their half for very long. Double commit there, and that's going to leave the goal wide open, and you cannot do that. That really hurt them there. Easy shot for Stover.
Yeah, we saw this last game when Stover's got that open net. Bang, in the net.
Yeah, did not miss out on that opportunity, but bad defensive breakdown. Double commit there for the Jacks, and once again, they give up the early lead. Miscommunication right there. I think Bad thought Gills is going to take it. He's going to slow it down now, though. Dribble it up, pops it over to Gills. The passing has been there for the Jacks. It's just not resulting in anything. Strumble gets that ball off, and Gills pops that up. Can't get the second touch, though. Gamma beats them to that as that ball goes off the roof and down the left of the goal. Bad pops that out, but it's going to end up being a pass to the other team, and once again, that goal, Stover finishes it off.
Yep, we've seen this 2 times right now. We got a couple missteps, and Stover knocking on the door, saying, "Hey, I'm here. Let's go."
Yeah, this Dragons team looks a lot more prepared and a lot more ready to win this thing than this Jacks team. They need to make some major adjustments. Their defense has not been good. There's a good clear there from Ballamore, though, getting it downfield. Finally gets that touch off. Oh, he goes for the dunk, and he'll just miss. Gills trying to keep the pressure. Shot there from Bad. And that's another great save from this Dragons team. Good sign, though, for the Jacks here is that shot was on point, and that was a very good passing play, as well as that shot from Gills is there. And once again, this Dragons team makes another great save. Stover's doing a lot for his team right now. And as I say that, Valimore misses an open net. Seems like when they do put the ball towards net, it gets saved, and when it's open, they keep missing on those chances.
This Dragons rotation is looking like a brick wall right now. It is amazing.
Yeah, and it's limited the Jacks to 0 goals so far in this series. Good pass there from Bat over to Valimore as he gets that towards the corner, and I'm not sure what he was trying to do with it. Kind of just gave away possession as Gamma passes that out to Rumble, who pops that towards net. Just right, though. Gil's playing it slow, picks it up, gets the pop off the corner. It's going to end up being a pass to Stover, though, as he just misses right of the goal here.
That was a really good read by Rumble to let off that. He thought about going, but I think it was the right call to let off and make the save.
I would have to agree with you. 2 whiffs there. Not sure if anyone's back at the moment. Stover maybe have another open net. He does, but that's going to be just left of the goal. A little bit tougher of an angle there, but once again, Jack's leaving their goal wide open. This ball gets hit into the corner. Bad pops it up. Tries to follow it up. The Jacks are just giving away so much possession as soon as they get it. Stover might have another shot here. He'll be just high up the ball. Follow up by Gamma is going to kick right back into the corner and down. Thought Rumble looked like he had the better angle, but it looks like. Ooh, but Bad will finally put this in and get the Jacks their first goal of the game. Good sign for them here. Great passing once again, though. Valimore passes that over to Bad, and he finishes it off.
That was a 1-2-3 team passing play, textbook.
We've seen a couple of those for the Jacks here, but none of them really paid off except for that one. So hopefully that will get them going. As good touch there from Bad, pops it down, but Rumble plays that off the wall perfectly. Valimore will just pop that back up over to Gills with a shot off the right, down off the crossbar. That is in the net, though. Gills tries to follow it up, and another save by Rumble. Gills, their super offensive MVP type player, is not hitting the spot he needs to. He keeps just hitting that crossbar, and it's really costing his team so far.
Yeah, we'll see how they seem to kind of perked up after that goal, so we'll see what happens in the next 30 seconds or so, see if they can pick this last point up.
Yeah, hopefully they can tie this game up here. It would be dangerous for them to go down 2 games in a best-of-5 series. Obviously, Stover's taking this back up, gets a good pass off here, and Valimore does just rotate back fast enough. Dangerous play once again, leaving their net a little too open.
Yeah, that was a must-save, and Valimore was able to knock it out. That was a great play.
Stover kicks that to the right here. 10 seconds left. They need to tie it up. That might help. That ball's up high, but going to get there first. Headed towards their side now. Gills is back. He needs to get a great clear here. That ball's towards center. Valimore has a shooting opportunity. He hits that up, but not the touch he wants, and that ball is just going to go to the left and hit the ground.
Yeah, so this game was all about Stover. It was all about double commits. The Jacks are definitely going to have to rein those in if they're going to want a chance, because the Dragons, they are confident. They are riding high, and they are not hesitating.
Yeah, and they're looking good, and they are one more game away from headed to the finals.
Yeah, so you're in the Jacks chat right now. What are you saying? What changes are you making right now?
Well, if you're in the Jacks chat, I would say it's pretty quiet. They've had a lot of miscommunications, I should say. So really, they need to start talking. They got to figure out some of these miscommunications. We've seen way too many double commits. There have been a few excellent passing plays, but really they just need to settle themselves down and just make sure they call for the ball.
Yeah, agreed. There's a lot of people. I think there's a couple people a couple times that are going for those solo plays, and you don't want to go for the solo play at the same time as your teammate is going for a solo play, because that is going to result in 2 people in the air behind the ball.
Yeah, and we've seen it really hurt them so far. Heading into this crucial Game 3, we'll see if they can take one back. But a lot of pressure on them now. Game 3 kickoff will go in favor of the Jacks, but Stover once again right there to play it. All the way back. Good defense there from Balmore off the wall, keeping it from bouncing towards center, but Stover gets it right back. Gamma trying to pop it towards net, but can't quite get the touch he needed with his wheels. As Gills whiffs right there, Balmore will help his teammate out just a little. Having a hard time getting out of their half once again. Gills looked like he was trying to pop it out, but Gamma beats him to that ball, trying to get it around, does get it around, and Rumble finishes it off at another defensive breakdown here for the Jacks. They just do not look aggressive enough.
Yeah, we're not seeing aggressive enough play. There was a whiff right there, and we kind of broke the rotation. The third man was out midfield, unable to get back. Rumble is just going to walk that one straight in.
We've seen too many easy goals here for the Dragons. Jacks have not fixed that issue yet, but we'll see as this game goes on if they can make that adjustment.
Yeah, they're going to need to do something and do something quick.
Yes, they are running out of time. Good turn there from Gills to keep the pressure here. Two in that corner. Gills has the angle maybe. He's going to pop that over to Bad, and he finishes it off, and that was a great play there. And that's exactly what we're talking about. Good team play. Gills didn't go for the angle. He just popped it up and just let his teammate finish it off.
Yeah. And that's exactly what you would expect from the number 1 and 2 in assists and shots.
Yeah, it's good stuff. We have not seen enough of that, and it's really hurt them. So hopefully that will get them going. It's kind of insane to see two players that are so high in the stat sheet not performing at their best here. Ball's headed towards net. Stover maybe with the angle, and once again the net is open, and I do not know what the Jacks are doing here as Gamma puts in another easy goal for the Dragons, and they give that lead up right away.
Yeah, so we're seeing a couple whiffs there. It's going to go right in the middle, and Gamma, bang, he's going to put that one straight in the back of the net. They take the lead.
The Jacks have had a lot of defensive breakdowns, but you also really have to hand it to the Dragons for finishing it off when they do have those defensive breakdowns. They're taking advantage of those easy goals, which isn't always easy, ironically.
Yeah, absolutely. This is really great looks, really great reads, and the rotations are awesome. Speaking of really great reads, that was a big whiff from Rumble.
That happens to the best of us, right?
Yeah, I just go and say that they're doing great, and I have to go do something like that.
Yeah. That ball's high off the wall, headed towards center here. Balmore with the shot. He left. Good shot there from Balmore.
Yeah, so there is one pinch that goes off the side. It drops down, and Balmore, he's going to equalize it with that shot up in the top.
And yeah, good tie there for them. Most goals they've scored so far. Let's see if they can get their first lead of the series. I'm sure that would boost them here. Dragons have to be careful. I think they'd rather finish it off here and not give the Jacks any momentum, even with the 2-0 lead in the series.
Yeah, they're going to have some nerves right now. They're going to need to calm those down. They got 2 other games, but it would be nice. I'm sure they're looking to finish them off right now.
Yeah, for sure. Gills following that up. Bad touch there from, I think it was Gamma. That ball head towards net, but his teammates are going to help him out. Good defense off the wall. Not allowing Gills to finish the playoff. Passing here from Bad, and Gills, that's almost in, just wide of the goal on the shot from Gills. Good passing there, though. Almost finished it off.
We saw a couple double commits right there from the Dragons. We haven't really seen those up till now, so the nerves are definitely getting to them.
Yeah, the Dragons have played great defensive game. No breakdowns in their rotations, really. No double commits, which is why they had the lead in the series. Perfect pickup by Gills, but Gamma gets the dunk. Stover might have the angle. Rotates his car perfectly for the shot, but Valmore in good position. He's trying to follow it up with a shot now. Gets the touchdown. Probably wanted that bounce, but not enough on it. Gamma, nice read and clear.
Yeah, he was looking for the pinch, but couldn't quite get there.
And it was close to getting that pinch, but not quite. Open net once again. That one's just going to be just wide. No follow-up from the Dragons. And like you said, maybe those nerves are starting to get to them, because that was a goal they would have finished off easy earlier in this series. Good clear there from Gills. Can he get the pop? He doesn't, but he bumps Gamma, but Stover comes in and helps his teammate out. Once again, no aggression from the Jacks there on a shooting opportunity. Gills slows this down, tries to get it around one. Cannot get it around Gamma. Bad slows it down. Great air dribble. And so close, but Rumble saves his teammates there.
Goes for the dunk, couldn't quite make it.
Sweet play, but once again, a solo play that did not pan out. Every time the Jacks have scored, it's been on some great passing, and but they still go back to those solo plays, and I don't I don't understand why right there when their passing has been so sweet.
Yeah, I think we got to chalk it up to nerves. Let's
That
talk
was
about
a
passing
sweet
plays.
shot by Gamma.
So Stover hits it up. Gamma with the go-ahead drops it straight down in the top. Great play.
What a
That's
sweet.
what we're gonna have to do.
That was such a sweet redirect there, and that gives them the lead right back, and all the pressure is right back on the Jacks. That might loosen up this Dragons team to perform even better. So that's got to be a dangerous spot for the Jacks. Good double touch there from Ballamore over to Gills. That's going to be high up the crossbar. Ballamore gets the demo, but no follow-up whiff there from Stover. This could be bad for them. Bad pops that up high off the wall. Ballamore is there, just kicks it to the left. Gills with a follow-up shot, and that is in the net, but Rumble pulls it, gets the save before it counts as a goal. Incredible defense there, but some great passing. Gamma follows that up in a shot there, and instant, just that offensive play backfired really once they didn't go in. No one back in a good position enough to save that one.
Gamma and Rumble just take that breakaway and convert it into their own breakaway and boost Star. The Jacks can't do anything.
And kind of sums up how the Jack series has gone. Great plays, but just no finish there. Shot from that just off the right post. Close one. They needed that really to get back in this. The Dragons are looking like they're headed to the finals with a sweep.
And now you see the Jacks are playing 3 men up a little bit more. I kind of wanted to see that happening a little bit earlier in this series, but they are trying to make something happen here.
As once again, though, right there, though, that hurt them all series long. It's going to cost them this series and this game. We saw all 3 of them go for that shot. Obviously, with the time running down, you got to be aggressive, but also the third guy could have took the shot. If the second guy would have went up, it would have worked a little bit as a fake, but just not a good day for the Jacks here. We know they're a good team. Like I said, tied for the best record in the minor leagues, but just couldn't get it done here in the semifinals.
Yep, and this is kind of seeming like the Challenger playoffs. We got some upsets going on.
Yeah, lots of upsets this year.
But yeah, that was a great game. The Dragons, they're going to be flying high into the finals. They have got to feel great.
Yeah, coming off, sweeping this team was great for their momentum, obviously, headed into the finals. When it's going to be a best-of-7 series, it's going to help them a lot, especially in those first few games.
Yeah, and we're definitely, if we know that the Jacks had some all-stars, but the Dragons, everybody stepping up, contributing, and that's what they've done all season.
And the league that split off from this one, I was informed earlier, Art told me that they were the Season 3 champions, so it also could have just been that the Dragons have been here before in this tight playoff situation, and they were able to get it done because of their experience playing in the postseason.
Yep, and that really shone through here.
So I do believe we're going to take a